It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. If you're new here, hello, and I'm so happy that you're here. You guys, before I even get into this video and this makeup look, I just need y'all to know how bad my anxiety has been lately. You guys know, well, if you don't, some of you, I'm not that popular where I can say you guys know, but I have really bad anxiety, and especially when I'm PMSing and I'm PMSing, which is why you see that huge pimple right there. Yeah, that one. So, my PMS is really bad. I've been getting really anxious these past couple days. My energy levels are good, but the anxiety is also rising. So, I just have to have a very transparent moment with you guys right now, and that is I have been lacking in my prayer life because once I get really set on one goal, I become obsessed with that goal and I lose balance in what I'm doing. So I have done that recently where I'm trying to get my thoughts out about my YouTube videos and my content, and I'm really just playing around and having fun and trying to find my niche. But that has caused me to lose focus on my main thing that keeps me grounded, which is my prayer life and journaling when things become too much for me to handle. In my thought process, I give it over to God, I pray about it, and I keep it pushing. But lately, I've just been like, ugh, everything is just so heavy. I'm so anxious, and yeah. So I decided to grab my journal and pray and read, and I definitely feel super encouraged. And every time I take a break or I fall off from consistently praying and journaling and reading, I be like, why do you do this? Like, this is what you need every single day. You have to refill. You have to continue to pour into yourself the good word and the promises that we have from our Lord and Savior. So I don't know. I feel like I needed to say that. Maybe somebody needs to hear that that's watching this video. But with that, I want to share my daily word that I received today, and it was just right on point. Like I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. I literally just prayed about this, and then this is the word that I received. So it says, "You are safe, secure, and complete in me. So stop your anxious striving and come to me with the things that concern you. Trust me enough to be open and honest as you talk about these matters that weigh you down. Give all your worries and cares to me, for I care about you. I am taking care of you. The Then rest for a while in the shelter of my presence. When you wander away and leave me out of your life, you no longer feel complete. The restlessness you experience at such times is a gift from me, reminding you to return to your first love. I want to be central in your thoughts and feelings, your plans and actions. This helps you live meaningfully according to my will. You are on the pathway to heaven. I am your constant companion. You will encounter trouble as you journey with me, but take heart. I have overcome the world. In me, you are indeed safe, secure, and complete." Whew, y'all. I needed every last bit of that. Like, literally, I was praying over my anxious thoughts, over my anxiety in the process of pouring back into my YouTube channel and knowing that this is where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to do and finding my niche and being successful in this thing because it gets tiresome. You lose momentum and you get distracted along the way, especially if you have a family. So I really needed to hear that. I definitely did not talk about what I'm doing as far as my makeup goes. I think I'm gonna, do my subtitles or everything like that, but not my subtitles, like I'll insert every process that I've done so far because I just needed to get that off of my chest, y'all. I feel like somebody needed to hear that, and I hope it was helpful to somebody. Whew, so now that that rant is over, let's talk about my updated makeup routine because I figured out a way that has been satisfying to me and I want to share it with you guys. All right, y'all. So now I'm ready to talk about this makeup. So I am using my Juvia's Place concealer in number 12. I feel like I'm highlighting and brightening up my face with this color. I love the honey warm color that is given off. Um, I'm not no expert, you guys. I'm no makeup artist. I don't know all the details. I just watch a lot of YouTube videos and I try to play around to find things that work for me. So I just love the color that this brings out of my face. It just works for my complexion. So yeah, I don't have a professional reason to why I'm using this. I just like the way that it looks and the color payoff that it gives. So that's the concealer that I'm using and I love it. And now that I found something that works, I'm never trying anything else unless they discontinue. And Lord, please don't let them do that because it is so hard finding concealers that really work for you. Oh my God, it's been a long road and journey to finding a good concealer for me. So, yep. Now I'm just taking my e.l.f. Beauty Blender and blending all of that in. Y'all, I just want to show y'all this clip. I was about to edit it out, but I had to keep it because this is the pure fear that I have that I can't one day find one of my favorite makeup brushes or something because Amina has I don't know, put it in one of her toy boxes or something. I just always be like, one day I'm gonna come in here and something gonna be missing. So that in that moment, I thought that was the day. So I just wanted to show y'all how horrified I was while looking for my little favorite makeup brush. All right, y'all. So this is my favorite little makeup brush from Real Techniques. I believe I got this from Walmart, but I love to do my nose with this brush because I feel like it's just more precise. And that little line down the middle of the nose is very important when it comes to how your nose looks and the highlight and everything like that. So I love to go in with this brush to help smooth everything out. It just gets more into the details for me than the sponge does. So that's what I'm doing. All right, you guys. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline concealer in the shade Cocoa. I changed drastically with this new technique that I'm doing. I've learned this from Tierra Walker, Jackie Aina, just a few of my YouTubers that I look at that I get my makeup tips from. And basically, you don't want to contour, I guess you can say, quote unquote, too dark. Like you don't want to make it look like super harsh. The goal is to just bring back the structure in your face. So I've lightened up my contour color, concealer color drastically. It's just slightly darker, like very slightly darker than my skin tone. So it just helps it stick to the powder that I'm going to use next, and it doesn't make my lines look super duper harsh. And I love this that I've changed that and found that tip out because I hate the harsh lines. Like it just is really weird to me. So I love that I figured this out. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer to just give me a nice bright look up under the eyes. It helps with the bags and dark circles. Again, the color payoff just matches my complexion well. No real reason, just it just looks good to me in my opinion. So I go with the shade Toffee to give me life and brightness under the eyes. Time to set my under eyes. I go back and forth with this step right here. Sometimes I just bake. Sometimes I do both. I set and I bake. But I only do that when I feel like I'm gonna wear the makeup for a really, really long time, or because my skin is really oily, so I just use a lot of powders, which is something that I got from is my Ray Ray, another person I look for makeup tips because she has oily skin. So that's what I'm doing here with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So this step is something new that I kind of think, I'm not sure, I haven't seen anybody do it yet. That I came up on my own because I do not like how super bright the cut is when um I guess trying to carve out that cheekbone and making sure you putting structure back in your face. Like when I see people using like those really high powder or light powders, I'm like, that's cute on them, but that does not look good on me. So my mission was to find a powder that can serve the same purpose but not make it super bright. So I decided to use my Black Radiance loose setting powder, the one that I showed you guys in the very beginning, before I put my makeup on. And I love the fact that it doesn't give me that hard cut, like white, I don't know, really hard look on my face. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I made this up on my own, but I'm not sure. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and yeah. Y'all keep seeing me do this because I'm trying to make sure I keep my brows nice and cleaned out for when I set them. So before I even started the video, I did my eyebrows like with the pencil and I made the shape and I filled them in. But with me putting all this product on my face, sometimes it gets caked up in my eyebrows. And so along the way, when I can remember to comb through them, I do, just to make sure there's no built up product. So that's why you keep seeing me do that. I was about to start putting some eyeshadow in to bring some shape back into my eyelids, but I'm like, no, I like the Black Radiance powder, the natural colors, to start carving out my eyes and my nose. It just looks more natural to me that way. So I'm using my Black Radiance powder to carve out my shapes. Now it's time to bring some color to my eyes. Um, Sometimes, honestly, I would just use what I already have done if I'm being quick and simple and just trying to, make it snappy. But I got time today. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I went ahead and added some color. And I feel like this color is just it's subtle, but it's enough to make you realize that there's something there, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But it works for me. So there you go. Time for my Black Radiance again, you guys. I love this powder, but because I use it majority of all the places that I'm trying to add color and shape back into my face, and it blends really well, you guys. It melts into the skin. It's easy to move around. It's really a nice powder. Moment of honesty. I am using a brown lip liner right here, y'all. Here's the thing. I've been needing a new eyeliner. but I never have time to go get a new eyeliner. And then when I get to the store to possibly buy a new eyeliner, I totally forget that I need a new eyeliner. So this is what we have, and that's what I'm working with. And it's really not bad. It actually makes the look a little softer, not too harsh with black. But I still like black a lot. I just feel like this works. I'm just dusting away any extra powder left over from my Mercier. I did not bake in this video because I wasn't going anywhere. I just was trying to get another video done that needed to be done. So yeah, I'm just cleaning up. The moment we all been waiting for, is time for me to set these brows. I've been combing these brows all video just to set them. So here we go. I'm setting my brows. Alright, I'm showing you guys the tip of the brush that I use for my inner highlight for my eyes. I kind of feel like it matters, and that's why I'm showing you, because I think that it is a little bit more Poppington because I'm using the right angled brush to get my highlight in the inner eyes. So, and I was looking up because my camera was about to cut off. So you guys missed that part, but all I did was just put it in the inner corner of my eyes to add some highlight. I'm showing you guys now my JUVIA'S Place loose highlighting powder. And at first, I really didn't like this powder. I've honestly had this highlighting powder for maybe a year, and I'm just now appreciating it because I was so stuck on my Anastasia's. If y'all been watching me since the beginning of time, y'all know I love that Anastasia's Beverly Hills highlighting palette. But this right here, I can really appreciate this and respect it because it's like a really nice softness to it. And I like the fact that it looks wet, if that makes any sense. So it's a really nice product. After I'm all done with product in my face and powders, I always wipe my lips off. I've seen some people like apply their lipstick and lip glosses over their, the product that's on their lips, and I don't like that. Like, I don't care how many different shades or products, it feels weird and it doesn't look good to me. So I wipe my lips off with a baby wipe so I can have a clean set of lips. I'm using that same lip liner that I used on my eyes to line my lips. I feel like I already highlighted my cupid's bow on my lip. I love that part. It's just a little extra, but it's cute. Um, and I feel like that's why I just showed y'all that powder, just to show y'all what I was using to highlight my cupid's bow. But I'm looking at it and I can't tell, so I don't know. Maybe I'm about to do it, maybe I already did it, but just wanted to let you know if y'all see my lip shining, that's what I did. if you haven't already checked out my straight hair routine, curly to straight video, just know that this is some of the clips from that video, because you guys, I have to figure out how to use my time wisely around here, and I filmed 2 videos in one day, even though I'm uploading them obviously on 2 different days. So yeah, don't judge me. I had to. It's just something that I had to do. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.